Alrighty, welcome everybody. Welcome to another Thursday Live. I am really excited for this topic today. I'm actually excited about this every week, but this topic this week I think is going to be a good one for you guys. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this because it's something that I get a lot of questions on. Let me know if you can hear me. I'll wait for you guys to hop on. Let me know. If not, I can try plugging this guy in. I want to make sure you guys can hear. Wait for you guys to leave a comment. Let me try plugging him in for you guys. How's everybody doing today? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. This is the topic that we're going to go over today is one of the biggest questions that we have as coaches trying to get our business off the ground. We're trying to launch and just figuring out how to package our offer in a way that is high value and in a way that is compelling to the clients that we want to work with. Hey, Caitlin, good to see you on here. Yay. Awesome. Susanna, awesome. You can hear. Love it. I'm so happy to see you guys hop on here. Let me know if you're here so I can say hello to you. I'm so happy for every single one of you guys that joins me every week. Don't mind my cat in the background. He's just resting. He had a little tumble in the pool earlier today. So he's really kind of just worn out right now. He was sopping wet, but he's okay now. So let me know as you guys are hopping on here how your week has been going. If you are a replayer and you're catching this training on the replay, do not forget to type replay in the comments so I can be aware that you guys are catching this training and I can hear your feedback on it as well. So what we're going to be talking about today on the training is this concept of packaging high ticket offers, okay? This is one of the biggest question marks in the very beginning, all right? And I had the same journey, right? The same thought process that I was going through in the beginning as well, which was, how do I package an offer for high ticket? What does that look like? How are people having high ticket packages? How do I know if I have an offer that's high ticket that I can package that way? And all of those questions, right? So then we're going to talk about that today. We're also going to talk about some of the myths out there around high ticket and what you actually need in order to enroll clients for high ticket prices, all right? So leave a yes in the comments if you can hear me and you're excited for this training so I can know that this is a good topic for you guys and I can continue to put out good topics for you all. In the beginning, when you're just trying to figure out the packaging an offer period, regardless of a high ticket offer, it can be really confusing in the online space because we'll see people charging, $7 for an offer or $97 for an offer, or we'll hop on someone's webinar and they're selling for 3 payments of $497 or whatever we're buying. There's all different price points in the market, and it can be really confusing trying to figure out why some people have these really high ticket packages, why some people are charging less than $100 for this amazing product, or they make it sound so amazing, but why is it only $97? All of these things, right? So I want to break that down for you today to help you have some clarity about how you want to think about your coaching and your offers and whether you want to have a high ticket offer. I would imagine if you're here and you are listening to this training, it's because you either have a high ticket offer or you want to learn how to package a high ticket offer. So leave a yes in the comments if you want to learn how to have a high ticket offer or you already have one so I can see who all is here. All right, so in the beginning, I would see people with all these different price points, and it was very confusing to me, and I was trying to figure out how it made sense that people would offer a solution for $97 and then have all of these other offers that once you buy this $97 offer, then they're going to offer you the next solution that's really going to solve the problem all the way until they get you to their high ticket offer and you buy the high ticket then, right? It's called a value ladder. And so what they're doing is getting your buy-in with a $7 purchase and then a $37 purchase and then a $97 purchase. But the goal is to get you to the solution that's actually going to solve the problem that you came there for, which is in the high ticket offer. And so that never made sense to me in the beginning because out of integrity, it doesn't sit well to me to offer someone a solution that I know isn't going to solve their problem. So if I know the $97 solution isn't really going to solve the problem, the $97 course, that's only $97, isn't really going to solve the problem that I have, it's not really going to get me the result I want, I'm already wondering why you're offering it to me, right? If you have a $2,000 offer and a $10,000 offer, and you're offering me both, and you're saying, you could take the $2,000 offer and take the $10,000 offer later, but you're not going to get there. You're just never going to figure it out on your own with a $2,000 offer. Why are you offering it to take my $2,000? This is what people do with value ladders when they start off with low ticket prices. So if you want to actually solve your client's problems, right, which I would imagine you all do since you're coaches and at our core, we're here to help people, right? If you actually want to help them solve their problem permanently, then how does offering them a low-priced solution that you know isn't giving them everything they need to solve this on their own, it's missing one of the core ingredients, which we're going to talk about in a minute, why would you offer it to them? Like, that's out of integrity for me. So this is why I believe all coaches who actually have a transformational offer, right? You actually solve your clients' problems forever. You know how to show them that path, should be charging high ticket, right? Offer them the package that is going to solve their problem forever. Don't offer them the $7 ebook because you think it's easier to sell or because you think they'll buy it. We do what is in the best interest of our clients. Can I get an amen for that? How many of you actually want to offer what is actually going to solve your client's problem forever? Even if it's more expensive. Even if it scares them a little bit because it's more expensive. Right? What is in the best interest of your client? Don't offer them a low price solution. Right? And a lot of times, the biggest variable to their success comes from them investing that high ticket price point with you. That's half of their transformation right there, is them making that pivotal decision to change their life. They're not going to dabble anymore. They're not dipping their toes into the water, dabbling over here, dabbling over there, downloading this ebook, downloading that course over there for $300, or this course over here for $97, or even this course for $897, right? None of that dabbling. They make that decision on that day to commit and change their life. That's half the transformation right there, right? So why would we rob them of the beauty of having that opportunity to invest in themselves on that level? That's such a beautiful gift that you can offer to somebody. Okay, that's very different than someone coming in and buying an ebook from you or buying a short video course from you or something like that, or just, paying for an hour, a session with you for an hour, right? Those are the small investments, means they're not committed past that 1 hour they bought from you, right? How many of you guys have had clients that come in and just buy an hour of your time? That very small investment, that very small commitment. They're not committed to show up again. They don't have to. As soon as their commitment wavers, they're out, right? If people are making a big investment, which is part of the beauty of high ticket, they show up ready to do the work, right? They show up ready to do what you tell them to do. and to push forward and actually get results, which is the best thing that we could ever see happen for our clients. That's what we're here for, right? And the other cool thing that happens, I'm seeing lots of yeses in the comments and amens. Awesome. And the other cool thing that happens is that you, as the coach, are now getting this injection of revenue, injection of cash into your business very easily by selling a higher price point, right? Instead of selling the $60 session, you're selling a $2,500 package, right? And people ask me all of the time, like, what is considered high ticket? How do I know if my price point is in that high ticket ballpark? Again, I think anything over $1,000 is high ticket, right? So whether you're selling for $1,000, $1,500, $2,500, $3,500, $5,000, $10,000, right? But if you think about it, even if you have a $2,500 package, right? And let's say your goal is $10,000 a month, which is a really good place to start, right? You only need 4 clients. 4 clients to get to 10K. I really want you to think about that. That's not that hard to do. That's 1 client a week. That's just 1 client a week. You don't need hundreds of clients, right? And then now, since you have a smaller client load, you can provide this higher level of service to them, right? This VIP experience for them. We're going to talk about what should be included in that package, all right? Because otherwise, you are going to be dealing with hundreds of clients, the ones who aren't committed, who are in and out, a session here, a session there, a lot of new clients coming through the door and leaving, right? And they're not having that same commitment level. You're not able to get those same results, that same transformation, which is what we want as coaches. That's the end result we want for our clients, all right? And I want you to think about this as well. When you have less clients because you have a high ticket package, you know, you're going to say to your client, look, this is the problem you came to me looking to solve. You're committed. You're serious about fixing it. If you're willing to show up and you're willing to do everything I tell you to do, we can work on this together. I will take you there. And I promise to hold your hand every step of the way and really fix this problem, right? And so if you're one of those coaches listening who doesn't have a high ticket offer and you're like, I love this idea, it sounds great to be able to charge that and have that bigger impact on my client's life, most coaches do. Most coaches love the idea of charging high ticket, unless you are in a small percentage of people that have a really toxic relationship with money, right? If you're someone that thinks money is evil, in which case you need to go coach yourself on that thought before you can go help others, right? But most coaches agree that charging high ticket, creating more revenue in your business, and giving your clients a better result at the end of the day is a better outcome to have. So if you love this idea and you're like, I want to charge high ticket, and you're still having some resistance around actually doing it, you actually have never put it to market yet, if you're still only charging, say, a couple $100 to work with you, some people are charging like $300 for 3 months of coaching. Some really low prices. And at the root of all of that, when you peel it all back, what is at the root of all of that every single time? You know that you could charge high ticket, and you know that would be better for your client. Then what is at the root of it? What keeps us from actually putting that out into the market? Leave a comment if you think you know what is at the root. What is keeping you or any coach from actually going out there and raising your prices? What is at the root? Because we can talk about what needs to be in the package. We're going to talk about that at the core, what that looks like. But what keeps us from actually doing it? What's holding us back? It's something that affects every single human being with a human brain. What do you think it is? Let me know in the comments. Pop quiz. I do this with my clients a lot on our coaching calls. Pop quiz. Who's listening? What is at the root of us being confident to raise our prices? Lack of confidence, but even more visceral than lack of confidence. Fear. Yes. At the root of all of this is fear, and it's stemming from lack of belief. Lack of belief that anyone is going to pay you for your offer, for your coaching offer, for that price. I hear it all the time. Valerie, I don't know if anybody will pay that. I just don't know if I believe that anyone is actually going to pay me that. Right? Then why are there people out there every single day paying coaches just like you high ticket prices? Right? I hear it all of the time. All of the time. Nobody knows who I am. This is what it is, you guys. Nobody knows who I am, and the people that do know me, they definitely can't pay those prices. I don't have a huge following yet. I'm still trying to grow my following, and until I do, nobody's going to pay me high ticket, so I just have to charge low prices. Look, none of our clients in OCI have huge followings, but they're still bringing in high ticket clients every single day. There's somebody in there posting about how they signed a new client. It's all right there for you. You don't need to have this huge audience of loyal and devoted fans. You don't need 100,000 followers on Instagram, right? You don't need to be known in the space. You don't need a big brand online, right? You don't need to be this big shot in the space, right? What do you actually need? You actually need to know how to help people. So if somebody came to you today and said, hey, Caitlin, can you help me? I want to work with you. Can you help me? Would you actually be able to help them? If they came to you today, would you tell them what to do today? Would you know what to tell them to do? That's what you need. You need to know how to help people. So if you've been afraid and you're at this point where you're like, I'm not willing to let that stand in the way of me creating and selling a high ticket offer, I want to talk to you about that today. Right? I want to talk to you about how do you package that high ticket offer? What does it mean to have a high ticket offer? What do you need to have in place? Hey, Kristen. So before we get into the components of a high ticket offer and what those nuts and bolts should actually be in order to have a transformational offer, let's talk about the myths about what you need to package a high ticket offer. Let me know in the comments if you've believed any of these myths, because I know I have. So what do you need to bring people in the door? What do you need to bring people in the door at $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 mastermind? What do you need? First thing you don't need, and this is where we all feel vulnerable in the beginning, you don't need client testimonials. You do not need one single client testimonial. This was a huge hang-up for me in the beginning because guess what, guys? I didn't have any testimonials in the beginning. I don't know anybody who has testimonials in the beginning before they've started. It's not possible. I had 0 testimonials, all right? Right? But that was something I was really hung up on. I was really concerned about actually being able to convince people that it's worth it, that they can totally do it with me. We're going to do this together without testimonials of pages of testimonials of clients that I work with. How many of you have been afraid that nobody will believe you and sign up with you and pay you $2,000? You don't have any testimonials, right? And the biggest stumbling block on that journey of believing people will pay you is just looking at everybody else who seems to have testimonials. Like, I'm the only one who doesn't have testimonials. The reason everyone else has clients is, look, they've got testimonials. They have case studies, all of these things. How am I going to get there? Don't I need all of that in order to actually get there, in order to actually succeed, right? And when clients come to me in OCI, they a lot of times have never had a client before, and they signed their very first high-ticket client in OCI. Or maybe they've had like 1 or 2 clients or some beta clients. They've never sold a high-ticket package. They don't have the testimonials, right? They always ask, does that matter? Do I need to have clients? It's not a huge deal. You do not need testimonials, right? So why would somebody work with you if you don't have testimonials? Why would somebody choose to sign up with you if you don't have testimonials? How are they going to decide to work with you? The answer is in the way that you package your message about the value of the outcome that you deliver and how clearly you are communicating that to them. All right? How clearly you are showing them that you can solve the problem. If you can make it clear and simple, and I would invite you to go back to the last lesson we did about the Dream Island analogy. If you can do that, they will invest high ticket with you because you can actually solve their problem. They won't ask you to see the testimonials, okay? If you are out there doing that and you think that's really important, it's probably because that's a belief that you have, right? That's a behavior and a pattern that you have that you're projecting into your life that's going to happen for you too, right? So if that's holding you back and you're thinking, well, maybe I need to have more testimonials and all of those things, maybe I should go do some free coaching and try to build up some testimonials from some beta clients, right? Let it go. You can just totally get over that now. It's the biggest waste of your time. It's not going to bring any revenue into your business. And we just talked about half the transformation is in their investing. So if you go out and work with people for free, you're going to have free level transformations in your coaching. At the end of the day, that's just how it is. It doesn't matter if you have case studies. Let it go. Just if it's been a weight on your shoulders, just let it fall back off your shoulders. You do not need that. Second myth that people believe about being ready and being able to have a high ticket offer, they believe they need to be an influencer. How many of you have heard this word influencer lately? It's been around for years now since social media, but this idea of having a lot of people that follow you in your audience, like having a big fan base, right? That it gives you some type of street credibility, right? Oh, this person has a lot of followers. They must be someone to look up to. And since I don't have followers, I'm not an influencer, then how am I ever going to ask someone to pay me a lot? Only the influencers can charge high prices, right? I used to feel this way. I used to really worry about getting to that status. And I can tell you there are so many people that have big followings and are quote unquote influencers who are making zero money because they don't know how to package an offer. They don't know how to package it high ticket, and they don't know how to communicate the value of that to the right person who's looking to work with them, right? But I didn't realize that in the beginning. I just thought, man, these guys are killing it. They look at her following. She must be crushing it. Has zero to do with how qualified you are to help somebody and how willing someone is to work with you, okay? We've proven that over and over and over again in OCI, okay? None of our clients are celebrities. I'm not a celebrity. None of them are celebrities. None of them are influencers, right? And yet they're signing high-ticket clients every single day. They're still successfully offering $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, $2,200, $2,400, $3,000 just to work with them for their front-end package, okay? So you don't need a following. You don't need testimonials. What do you actually need to solve this problem? Well, the last thing that you don't need, and I think this is really important because I know there's a lot of you who are still working on this, is you don't need a professional website or a long drawn out email sequence, right? I hear this a lot of times where You finally get your website launched, everything's ready to go, you've got your beautiful 100-page workbook ready to go, so when you're ready to take on clients, you spent all these months working on this 100-page workbook that's going to have all the weeks laid out there, and it's on this beautiful website, and you have the email list ready to go, and it's got this long sequence so you can nurture them because someone told you need to nurture your audience for a long time, for years and years and years, sell them an ebook, then sell them a course over the email. You don't need any of these things to package and sell a high-ticket offer. That's why I love them so much for my clients. That's why I tell everybody to do it. And most importantly, that is the solution that's going to solve their problem forever. That's the best thing you could sell them, right? If they are going to part with their money and invest in themselves and in their transformation, the best investment they can make is into your high-ticket offer. So what do you need then, right? If you don't need any of those things, right, you literally just need a way to target the right person, right? You need to have a way to identify or give them a way to identify if they resonate with your message, okay? Target the right person, have a way for them to self-identify that they resonate with your message, then invite them to take the next step. And then from there, show them why they need you, and then invite them to take the next step and book a call where you can decide to invite them to become a client or not. It's that simple. That's it. That's all of it. All right? It sounds simple. I'm not saying it's easy. You have to be willing to put in the work. But you don't need any of that other complicated stuff out there. You don't need a 6-week course to sell for $300. You don't need a long email list with all these ladder upsells. You don't need it in the beginning. Okay? So I really want you to think about it. It's that simple. We use it in our business, the same system. It's bringing in over 6 figures a month in revenue collected in our business right now, right? So that number to you may be way above your goal right now. Maybe you're like, I don't even need 6 figures a month, Valerie. But I want you to think about that. If that was the process that got our business, got OCI to over 6 figures a month, right? Most of you are like, hey, I just want to hit 10K a month. How much easier would it be for you to get to 10K? You can do this, every single one of you. So at the end of the day, what holds us back is this pressure, right? This internal pressure, right? When fear comes up, fear rears its ugly head at us, and we start asking ourselves these questions like, can I actually do that? Could I actually succeed at that? And then we start to feel doubt, which feels a lot like pressure. It's very uncomfortable. It's all internal. But guys, that is where the magic happens, right? It's a successful business is not born under rainbows and daisies. It's born outside of comfortable. Everything else that you're doing, that you're spinning out on, all the dabbling and the researching, all these other things that we went through today, that's just getting ready to get ready, right? Trying to get more testimonials, work with a few more beta clients, grow a following, try to build this big brand, get a big audience, put together all the tech. It's just fear. It's just fear. You don't need anything complicated to sign high-ticket clients. I'm still working on the tech. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's just fear. Especially you perfectionists out there. It's just fear. Put it out there. You can do it. Okay? And here's the biggest shame when we let fear win and we spin out on everything else except for what we need to actually do to start getting clients now. Here's the biggest shame in all of that. Waiting, getting ready to get ready. There's people out there that need your help right now. There's people out there in this world right now that need your gifts, the gifts that you have, not the gifts that I have, the gifts that you have, right? You have gifts to solve problems in this space that I don't solve, right? That I can't solve. Your clients are waiting for you. None of your competitors are the ones they need to solve this problem. You are the one they need. You are the one they need. And so every single day that we let fear win and we just getting ready to get ready because we don't feel ready yet, and we think all of these other things are important, all these other offers, and we're just afraid to put out our high ticket package, it's just fear getting in the way, making us feel like we're just not ready yet. We're waiting for that moment for rainbows and daisies to show up. It's never coming. That day is never coming. Okay? So if you've been doing that, today is the day to decide to put out a high ticket package. Right? Today is the day to get serious about it. There's people that need you right now. They're waiting for you to get it together so you can help them. Right? They're waiting for you to get your marketing dialed in. So you can go out there, put your marketing out there, and they can find you and come through your system and self-identify with your message that you are the one they need, and you can invite them to become a client. Okay? It's not about any of those other things we talked about. You don't need any of those things your brain is telling you are so important and are going to validate you. You don't need any of that. You need to know how to help people. You need to know how to find the person that's serious and committed and looking for your help right now, and bring them through your system so they can understand why they need you and invite them to take the next step, and you can invite them to become a client. Okay? So whether you're selling, $1,000 package, a $5,000 package, a $10,000 program, it needs to be designed in a way that is helping your clients get that transformation, because there's clients out there looking for that right now. So what do we need to have in this package, right? If the package is high value because it provides a transformation, that's what people pay for, the result that they want. What do we need to have? What components do we need to have in place in order to ensure they're solving this problem forever? This is a permanent transformation, right? We're not helping people lose 10 pounds for vacation and it's over and it's done. What do we need to have? What do you all think? What do you think are the components of a high ticket package? I'm really curious to hear. What do you think needs to be in every package in order for it to be high ticket? Leave it in the comments what components you think need to be in a high ticket package. There's three things. There's three things that you need. I'm going to share them with you, but pop quiz. What do you think needs to be in your package in order for it to solve their problem forever? In other words, they're never going to have to pay someone or wonder how to do this again. And for it to get them the transformation that they are looking for to actually change their life. What components need to be in that package? You all are coaches. You already know how to help people. What needs to be in the package to solve this problem for them? What do you think? What are your guesses? There's three. You only have to guess one. And my clients already know what these are. So if you're a client, you can guess, but you already know. What components need to be in that package? Anyone? Any guesses? Yep, Laura says community/support. Yeah, that's one of them. That's definitely one of the three. One-on-ones for accountability. Yep, so that kind of goes under the support and accountability component. Cheating. Yeah, that would be cheating to put the answer. But really, anybody can answer what you think the components are. So if we know support and accountability is one, of the components. What else do they need? Let me know. Replayers, you can comment along as well if you have ideas of what you think needs to be in that package to really solve their problem forever, to deal with it at the root and fix it permanently. All right, that is what makes a high ticket offer. You need to be solving a major life problem, and you need to be solving it forever, not just for the next 30 days. So if your client is coming to you for a transformation, they need 3 things. And these are 3 things that they cannot get on a lower priced solution. 3 things. Number 1, they need a strategy. Okay? They need to actually know what their game plan is. What are they doing? What's the step-by-step strategy? Number 2, Anna, you're so right. They need mindset. Mindset is number 2. Because information alone is not enough to solve our problems. If it was, then all we'd need was Google, right? Information alone isn't enough to get us a transformation. We need coaching on our brains. We need to learn how to actually coach ourselves and answer questions to ourselves that we're struggling with, and then get coaching on that, right? And the third component that we need is support and accountability. We need a strategy, we need mindset, and we need support. So look, obviously coaching is a two-way street. You're going to tell your client what to do step by step, and then the client, they have to go and do it. That's the strategy. So that means that, you know, if you just whatever problem that you decide to solve with your coaching, you're going to have a framework for solving that, right? That's what you're going to teach your clients. You're going to have a methodology, a protocol for them to follow. And you're going to teach your clients how to know how to solve this problem that they're dealing with. That's step 1 of their package. So they're never going to have to learn how to do it again. You're going to teach it to them once and for all. But step 2, this is the part that's missing on a lot of the lower price solutions, the non-high ticket packages, is mindset. Your clients are going to have questions, they're going to have doubts along the way. Just like you, right? You're going to get scared, right? And the coach is going to work with you on your mindset. And they're going to give you the tools to coach yourself through any question, any doubt that's keeping you from pushing forward, right? They're going to help you push forward and keep you accountable. Which brings me to step 3, which is the support. This is where you hold their hand and you coach them every step of the way, right? For your clients, what did you do this week? Show it to me. Tell me. Communicate how things are going. Let me support you along the way so that I can take you across the bridge all the way to your destination, right? That's what a high ticket offer package should be. Very specific problem that you're solving. Here's the problem. Here's how we're going to fix it. This is the strategy for fixing it. And then when you start to stumble along the way, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to coach you on your belief. I'm going to coach you on your mindset. I'm going to teach you how to think about your mind and your brain. And also, I'm going to hold your hand and support you every step of the way. That's it. That's all it takes to have a high ticket coaching offer. Okay? So if you know you can do that, then you have what it takes to put together a high ticket offer. So if you're listening to me and you're like, well, you know, you're thinking to yourself, okay, like I get it in theory what you're saying, this sounds amazing, but I'm also not totally clear on the one problem I solve, like who exactly that is. So putting together the strategy for that and the mindset tools they're going to need and how I'm going to help them stay accountable is hard for me to see right now because I don't even have clarity on just exactly what problem I'm solving. Maybe you know you can help people, but you're like, I can help people with a lot of things. I can help people lose weight. I can help people gain muscle. I can help them love themselves. I can help them heal their gut. I can restore their hormone balance, restore their metabolism. It is just way too hard to figure out what problem I'm solving and just one. Do I have to really just pick one because it's just too hard for me to decide right now? Yes, you have to pick one, because the clients that you want to work with are looking to solve a very specific problem. The ones that are the most committed to solving it are out there looking for you right now. So if you're packaging your offer as a jack of all trades that can do everything and is super passionate about helping people, and you help people with everything, that committed client who's looking to work with a coach who can solve their problem has already moved on, because they didn't resonate with your packaging. So yes, you do have to pick one. But if you're stuck on that, guess what? That's the very first thing we help you get clear on in OCI. So if you're not clear on that, that is okay, right? Really think about booking a call. Think about booking a call with our team. We're going to talk to you about it, help you get really clear on it, because until you are clear on it, we can't move forward. There's no way to move forward with packaging your offer without that clarity. It's so important, right? And even if you're clear on it and you know who you want to work with, we're still going to want to get eyeballs on it in OCI, because we want to dial it in. We want to make sure everything is spot on. But when you know the problem you solve and the outcome you provide, then you can easily design and package a program to solve that problem from scratch, okay? That is where the transformation comes from. Those are the three components, all right? So if you need help with any of these things, and you probably do, because listen, simple does not mean easy, okay? It doesn't mean it's not going to stretch you, all right? Like I said, we make it very, very simple, but not easy. You still have to show up and do the work. But if you need help to do that, then I invite you to reach out, book a call with us so that you can get clear on this and keep moving forward, all right? So go to ValerieElher.com/coaching and book an appointment. Book an appointment, speak with someone from my team. We'll get you super clear on all this stuff we're talking about today. We'll help you get really clear, figure out what that problem is you solve, what's the outcome you want to provide, who do you want to work with. Maybe you're at a point where you're like, I don't even care who I work with. If someone sends me a referral, I just say yes because I need the clients, right? Who do you want to work with? What's the outcome that you want to provide them? What transformation do they really want that you can give them, right? And who do you not want to work with? Get really clear on that too. All of those pieces of clarity are so important in packaging your high ticket offer, right? All of these little teeny tiny problems, really important. In order to solve this and build a successful high ticket business, we need to begin here, all right? We need to begin with getting clarity on who you want to help, what problems you solve, who you work with, who you don't work with, and how we're going to package that to include those three components that we talked about into a high ticket offer. So if you do decide to work with us at OCI, we'll get you clear on all of this stuff, and we're also going to get into your mindset, right? We're going to get into your offer. We're going to get clarity on what your price should be, where you should be starting out with your price, what we think it should eventually get to, how to get you there, all right? And then how to market it, right? How to do Facebook ads, how to set up all of your landing pages, how to put together your packaging for that page, how to make sure it's clear and compelling, how to make sure it's actually converting. All of the things that you need to get your message in front of that right person. We're going to teach you how to do all of those things. We're actually going to teach you what it takes to get results. That's why OCI is a high ticket offer. That's why our clients value the outcomes they get and they invest as well. So friends, that's it for me today. That's all I have for you. I hope you really enjoyed this lesson. Leave me a comment if this was valuable for you. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, I really appreciate every single one of you that participates. You make this so fun. And listen, remember, the only thing holding you back is, like, literally the only thing holding you back right now is fear, right? And the fact that you just don't know how to do this stuff, okay? So if you can get over the fear, we can actually help you take action and execute and do it. And we'll stand up with you and get you through the fear as well. If you want it, we will hold the space for you when you're in the fear, okay? It's okay to feel fear. It's not okay not to do anything about it, because managing our brain is the most important skill in being successful in business, right? You have to learn how to manage it. Might as well, right? Might as well start. All right, so thank you so much for being here with me. If you want help with this, go to ValerieElher.com/coaching and book an appointment to talk with someone from my team. And we'll see if we can help you in any way. I promise that we will give you some help on the call. And I'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.